All right, so we're on Tuesday, April 25th's homework, and we're going to look at the model and solve this question together. So let's go ahead and read carefully first. It says Holly bought a magazine subscription for a year. She paid $27. Holly wanted to find the price, which is P, of the subscription each month. She created the model shown to help find this price. Then we see the model, and it says, what is the price of the prescription each month? And each month is important. Because when I go back and I look at the important information, it says that she bought the subscription for a year. And the price she paid for a year was $27. So I'm going to go ahead and label this price for year. And it says that P represents the price per month. So I'm going to put price per month. It's always good to label what these numbers mean. Just from the labeling, if I know that that the total for the year was $27, and I'm trying to find the price per month, and I know that I need to find a price smaller than 27 because I'm going from the year to the month. I know that the total year is 27, so the price per month must be smaller than 27. Just by reading and labeling, I can eliminate A and I can eliminate C because those prices are bigger than 27. Okay, now I'm going to look at the model. I know that the total price for the year was 27, so I'm going to make an equation, set it equal to 27. And I'm going to go ahead and set up the other side of my equation, but I'm going to count the number of P's I have. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I have 12 P's. So each P represents the month in a year. So I'm going to put 12P on this side of my equation. And now I see that I have a one-step equation. So I'm going to draw a line down the middle so I can solve. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write my process. I'm going to write C and solve on my paper. And what I see, remember, we're always going to ask ourselves what we see is happening to the variable. This is like our do and undo that we did in class. But what we see is happening to the variable is we are taking P and we are multiplying it by 12. So I can see that I am multiplying it by 12. Because remember that invisible operation when there's not one there? The invisible operation is multiplication. So then the solve is the inverse of what you see. So if I see multiplying by 12, the inverse of multiplying by 12 is dividing by 12. So when I solve, this is what I must do to both sides. So I know that I'm going to take 12 and divide it by 12. And 12 divided by 12 is 1, which leaves P all by itself. And then I'm going to take 27 and divide it by 12. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here to this side of my paper and set it up. I'm going to put my first number, my numerator, on the inside, and I'm going to divide it by my denominator. And I'm going to ask myself, how many times does 12 go into 2? Well, it does not. So then I'm going to ask myself, how many times does 12 go into 27? Well, 12 goes into 27 only 2 times. So 12 times 2 is 24. So I'm going to write 24 underneath the 27 and subtract. And 27 minus 24 is 3. Well, I see that I'm not done yet. So to not change the value, I'm going to add a decimal, and then I'm going to add a 0. And drop that 0 down. Then I'm going to ask myself, how many times does 12 go into 30? And again, it would be 2. So I'm going to put the 2 above the 0, and 12 times 2 is 24. So I know that I can't take 4 away from 0, so I'm going to borrow from the 3, make that a 2, and make the 0 a 10. And 10 minus 4 is 6. I'm still not done yet. I haven't zeroed out, so I'm going to add another 0 and drop it down. And I know that 12 goes into 60 5 times, because 12 times 5 is 60. And 60 subtracted 60 is 0, and now I can finally stop. I zeroed out. So I see here that when I divide 27 by 12, I get $2.25. So I know that the price per month then is $2.25, which, as you can clearly see, matches answer choice B. If I was just using logic skills alone, if I know the price that I paid per month for 12 months was totaling $27, I should have known just by using logic that $22.50 was way too big. So the only answer choice that would have made sense had I labeled and answered the question correctly was answer choice B. All right, don't forget to do number 4 on your own tonight. Please show your process, show your work, and be ready to turn it in by Friday. Y'all have a lovely week, and I hope you're ready for your STAR test. Goodbye.